Students, we are continuing with the sums of exercise 3.2 of the lesson Trigonometry 2. Question number 3. Prove that sec 840 degree into cos minus 945 degree plus sin 600 degree into tan minus 690 degree is equal to 3 upon 2. Here we will find each trigonometric function value separately and substitute in the left hand side. Here first one, sec 840 degree. Sec 840 degree can be first rewritten as 720 plus 120. Here note that it is not acute angle. Now 720 degree, you can directly write 810 degree plus 30 also. But I used this method here. Sec 720, that is 2 into 360 degree. That is sec 2 into 360, that is even multiple of 360. So the same function will come. But we cannot write the negative sign here because we are not using acute angle here. So in between step we avoid writing the sign, and sec 120 degree can be again rewritten as the multiple of 90 plus 30 degree. So 1 into 90, 1 is odd, also odd multiple. We know that the co-function of this trigonometry function will be obtained. So sec co-function of sec is cosec. Cosec 30 degree, and it is in the second quadrant, so we use the negative side. So minus 2 is the answer. Next one, cot minus 945 degree. Cot minus theta is minus cot theta. So minus cot 720 plus 225. First we can write this way. And after the simplification, again we will write as the multiple of 90 degree. So first 720, and we know it is the even multiple of 360 degrees. So the same function will come. And as it is not the acute angle, we don't consider the sign. So here this minus sign is which is obtained in the first step only. So minus cot 225 degree. Again we can rewrite this 225 degree as 180 plus 45 degree. 180 is even multiple of 90. So the same function will come, and it is in the first quadrant. So cot is positive. So minus cot 45 degree. So cot 45 degree is 1. So minus 1 is the answer. Next is sin 600 degree. Sin 600 can be written as sin 360 degree plus 240 degree, that is sin 240 degree, as it is the multiple of 360. The same function will come, and we don't consider the sign here. Now 240 can be rewritten as 180 plus 60, and 180 plus 60 means third quadrant. So third quadrant sign is negative, and it is 180 means what? Even multiple of 90. So the same function will come. So minus sin 60. 60 is the acute angle. So we have to consider the negative sign in this step only. So minus sin 60 degree, that is minus root 3 upon 2. Next one, tan minus 690 degree. So tan minus theta is minus tan theta. So minus tan 690 degree. And again 690 can be written as 360 plus 330, and so it is minus tan 330. Immediately you can write this as it is obtuse angle written. So avoid the sign here in this step. And minus tan 330, and 330 again can be written as 360 minus 30. Here it is acute angle. So we have to consider the sign of the function depending on the quadrant in which the angle lies. So minus of tan 360 minus 30 is fourth quadrant, 330 degrees in the fourth quadrant. So minus sign coming here. So minus tan 30 degree. So minus of minus tan 30 degree is tan 30 degree. So it is 1 upon root 3. Now we will substitute these values in the LHS. We get minus 2 into minus 1 plus minus root 3 upon 2 into 1 upon root 3, which is equal to 2 minus 1 by 2. Here minus 2 into minus 1 is 2, and root 3 will get cancelled here. So 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. 2 minus 1 upon 2 is 2 2s are 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 upon 2. That is the RHS. Question number 2, fifth one. Prove that sine cube pi plus x into sec square pi minus x into tan 2 pi minus x divided by cos square pi by 2 plus x into sine pi minus x into cosec square minus x is equal to tan cube x. Now sine cube into sine cube pi plus x can be written as sine pi plus x the whole cube. All the trigonometric functions, if exponent coming, we can rewrite this way as a whole square or whole raised to the power. So sine cube can be written as sine pi plus x the whole cube. Similarly, sec square pi minus x can be written as sec pi minus x the whole square, and tan 2 pi minus x. Denominator also will be written this way. Cos square pi by 2 plus x is cos pi by 2 plus x the whole square into sine pi minus x into cosec square minus x is cosec minus x the whole square, and cosec minus theta is minus cosec x the whole square. Now minus sine x, cos pi plus x is in the third quadrant and it is even multiple of 90, so same function with the negative sign, minus sine x the whole cube, here minus sec x the whole square and minus tan x, and denominator is minus sine x the whole square into sine x into cosec square x. Now minus sine cube x, that is minus sine x the whole cube can be again rewritten as minus sine cube x into sec square x into minus tan x upon sine square x into sine x into cosec square x can be written as 1 upon sine square x. That is sine minus and minus, two negative signs are coming together, make it positive. So sine cube x into sec square x into tan x upon sine square x into sine x. So sine square x will get cancelled and only sine x in the denominator. Now sine cube x upon sine x is sine square x, and sec square x can be written as 1 upon cos square x into tan x, and sine square x upon cos square x is nothing but tan square x into tan x is tan cube x is the RHS. Now trigonometric functions of multiple angle. What are multiple angles? Angles of the form, if theta is any angle, then the integral multiples of angle theta of the form 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta, etc. are called multiple angles. Then another form, that is theta upon 2, 3 theta upon 2, etc. are called as submultiple angles. Now we learn the trigonometric functions of double angle and triple angle. Now first one, double angle formula. Here sine 2 theta, cos 2 theta and tan 2 theta formulae we learn first, and it can be written in different ways, so we have to be thorough with these formulae. Sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and cos 2 theta can be written in many ways, that is cos square theta minus sine square theta, or 2 cos square theta minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sine square theta, or 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Next, tan 2 theta can be written as 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. Next one, trigonometric functions of triple angle, that is 3 theta. Sine 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta, and cos 3 theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta, and tan 3 theta is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Let's solve one sum of exercise 3.3. Question number 1. Find the value of sine pi upon 8. Here we know that cos pi upon 4 is equal to cos 45 degree is equal to 1 upon root 2. And we use double angle formula, that is cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta, and we take 2 theta as pi upon 4, then theta will be pi upon 8, and use the same formula double angle formula of cos 2 theta, that is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. We substitute 2 theta as pi upon 4 and theta as pi upon 8. So 2 sin square cos pi upon 4 is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square pi upon 8, and take this minus 2 sin square pi upon 8 to the LHS, then and cos pi upon 4 to the RHS. Then it is 2 sin square pi upon 8 is equal to 1 minus cos pi upon 4. And this is 1 minus cos pi upon 4 is 1 upon root 2. And we substitute and simplify, that is root 2 is cross multiplied, that is 2 root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Then 2 sin square pi upon 8 is root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Then sin square pi upon 8 is equal to root 2 minus 1 upon 2 into root 2. That is 2 is removed from the LHS. And to rationalize the denominator, we can multiply the numerator and denominator by root 2. Then the numerator will become root 2 into root 2 minus 1. Denominator is 2 into root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 into 2, 4. Sin square pi by 8 is 2 minus root 2 upon 4. Therefore, sin pi by 8 is obtained by taking the square root. That is root of 2 minus root 2 by 4. And it is only positive square root because pi by 8 lies in the first quadrant. Hence, sin pi by 8 is positive. So, root of 2 minus root 2 divided by root of 4 is 2. So, root of 2 minus root 2 upon 2 is the value of sin pi upon 8. Now, we solve the remaining sums in the next video. Thank you.